Okie dokie. Mr. Forger, Mr. Ish, how you guys doing? How's your Wednesday coming along? So I don't really have anything in particular to do. I have a little bit of arena, a little bit of leveling up, maybe a little bit of farming to get prepared for next week. So let's do a little bit of the Summoner Trials and then go over to some leveling up. What are you guys up to? What are you guys up to on this crazy Tuesday? Well, Mr. Ish, shouldn't you be like almost in bed? It's like almost bed. It should be bedtime for you, Tiger. You got school tomorrow, no? Hola. I learned that from Spanish class. Very good, very good. It's paying off. Very good indeed. Is that by choice, or do you have to take Spanish? Or can you pick what language you want to learn? So I'm going to put up about 300,000 for this arena now. That will get us to 3.8. Then we're going to at least get to the 4th milestone for level up. Maybe max it out. And then, and then we'll go from there. Don't tell anyone? Alright, Dagger, I won't tell anybody. Wait, tell anybody what? The Spanish class thing, or that you're up later than you're supposed to be? Let me see. Stream playlist. Make sure I put the music to random, just so we don't get bored with the same music over and over and over. Namit, how you doing? How's your day, Tuesday, coming along? No, I'm living in the past. How's your Wednesday coming along? I don't know why. Today, all day, I've either thought today was Tuesday or Thursday. I don't know why. Is 12 million good for 1 to 5% in basic? Yeah. Yeah, 12% will get you the, or 12. Holy crap, I cannot speak. 12 million will get you the top 5% in the basic. Between 10 and 11 is pretty solid for the top 5%. The featured, you're looking at about 27, 28 million. 27 and a half is probably pretty safe. I usually go for about 28 and a half, and that's not necessarily to, like, I know at 27, 28 I've got it, but the 28 and a half is more just so I have that habit of doing that, because I know over time it's going to continue to go up. So, but yeah, no, you're good for the top 5% in the basic for sure. And actually, I might put a few points into the featured myself. I finished at 38 million, I think. 35 or 38. But I want to put up maybe just another 500,000 to get the 5-star selector. Bishop is the only 5-star mutant I don't have. Initially, I wasn't even going to bother. And then normally for the featured, I put up 28 million. So I figured basically it'd be just one more run to get the 5-star. So that's what I did. That is what I did indeed. And if we run out of things to do, although actually once I get to doing some potion farming, I think that should take a fair bit of time. But if we run out of things to do, I'll have a go at Summer of Pain. You guys can see how not to do things. It's complicated if I do Spanish or French for 2 years in middle school. It's 1 year I don't have to do it in high school. Okay. That makes sense. About the bedtime. Okay. Yeah, we won't tell. We'll just keep it on stream. So are you at full school days yet, or is it still kind of just like the easing into the new school year? Because I know, like, usually, like, the first day, or sometimes even the first, well, yeah, usually the first day of school is just, like, registering for classes and stuff like that. And then, probably by the end of the first week, I guess you're at full days. Although I guess probably registering for classes and stuff, you don't even need to physically go. You just do all that online now. I'm so old that at one point when I was in school, the internet didn't exist. Imagine that. Mm-hmm. I think I still remember the very first thing I ever saw on the internet, and I would have been between 12 and 14, and it was a news article about an earthquake in Japan, but it was all text-based. There was no images, no video. Yeah, it was all just just text. But I remember, like, the class that I was in, we were in the computer lab, and we all gathered around the one computer that was connected to the internet, and the teacher pulled up the news article and then read it to us. And it's like, well, this is, as it's happening, not, the news at night that you watch on TV. Full days already? Damn! You're not messing around, eh? They're getting you guys going right away. Very good. So, do you do sports tournaments throughout the school year as well, Icy? Did you read about the 3 posts they did on forums today? What do they mean by the Summer Pain one? Yeah, dude, they had a ton of information today. Holy smokes. The Summer Pain one, actually, when I first read it, I thought it's suggesting that we would see the milestone rewards by Friday. But I reread it, and I think what it's saying is that we'll see the milestone rewards by next Wednesday. Because it says the end of this Summer Pain Week, and the end of this Summer Pain Week would be next Wednesday. So I did get a little bit too excited. I mean, we might see, I think it said by the end of the Summer Pain Week. So we could see it anytime from now to next Wednesday, basically. But we would have the rewards by next week. So, as it stands, prior to the announcement, we were going to have to wait 20 days until we got the rewards. So now, if you've completed the week 9 of Summer Pain, you're only going to have to wait 7 days, maybe less. So, which is definitely good, because, I mean, the way it was going to be was you'd have to wait until the end of all of the Summer Pain for the milestone rewards, which, I mean, most people got the ghost fight done within the first hour of it being out. So, to have to wait another 20 days would kind of suck. I actually just came back from basketball practice and had dinner. I have to eat dinner. I'll be back. You got it year round? Okay. Not bad, not bad. So then I guess I'll wait until you're back from dinner to ask. Shidian, how you doing? How's your evening coming along? What are you up to? What you up to? So I'm just going to get to 3 million points in the Summoner Trials. We're going to get some points for level up, and then probably hop back into the arena for a bit. I wonder what objectives they will release with the Grandmaster Summer Pain. Yeah, and that's going to be interesting too, because I would assume that the Grandmaster one is going to be structured more as in just completion exploration. But where they mentioned the objectives, I don't know if they're going to have objectives where you can earn. So, like, if somebody is short milestone points currently, if you can earn additional milestone points. Which would be good, because, I mean, if anybody, for whatever reason, whether it be a fight was too difficult or they just didn't have the time, whatever it is, if somebody missed points for the previous weeks, this would allow them to make up at least those points. but I don't know. It would be interesting though, because there was no indication of that from any of the information that was already divulged about it. So, but we'll see. We will see. I tried the game and I'm not a fan of the controls. I told you not to try the game now. Yeah, dude. Was that just this past Sunday that you tried it? Sorry, I have to go shower. From eating to shower. Okay. I really gotta go now. Having sweat on you is the worst feel. Tell me about it, dude. Yeah, it sucks. Yes, indeed. There's been a few at the beginning of July, because we had a crazy heat wave here, and there's probably about a week I couldn't go to bed without having a shower because it just felt sticky. And they said it's totally different rewards. I don't think they will do that. No, I don't either. But like, I don't know what else they would do with the objectives unless they're going to have a set of rewards based on completion exploration and objective rewards for it, which is possible. They could do that, but oh, hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. And I'm back, as I said. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, for anybody who missed milestone points, that'd be great. And for anybody who didn't miss, like, if you already have the max milestones, it really makes no difference, right? The only thing that would kind of suck is, let's say, for example, last week, I used a bunch of revives to get Emma Frost down for the skill female objective. If I had any indication that I could make up some points at the end, I probably wouldn't have used the revives to get Emma Frost down the way I did. So that would suck. But outside of that, it doesn't really matter. Like, I wouldn't care if I've got all of the objectives and then somebody is currently missing points, but they're able to gain a few extra. I wouldn't care. Mr. Ronan, how you doing? So Shidian, after trying it out and not liking the controls, but like I said, the controls aren't working properly currently. Do you think you would give it another go, or do you think that was it for you? Dude leaves just as I say hi. I was like, Brian's here, I'm out of here. Think of it like timed Karina challenge. Yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't have any issue if that's what was the case, but I think that would be kind of shitty if they didn't say that up front. That, okay, you've got X amount of reward or milestones to collect during the first phase, and you can make up for any missed at the end. I think by not saying that, if that's the case, I think by not saying that, that would be kind of shitty. Because, yeah, well, they said different structure of rewards, I think, and objectives. So, and we've never seen like a boss rush or like a specific, like a one-off kind of thing that's had objectives tied to it. Usually any kind of thing with objectives is, well, who knows, maybe we'll see a different set of objectives, right, of solo objectives, like as rewards as you go, which could make sense, because if they did it where it's just completion or exploration, then it's kind of and it looks like you can probably go and just fight the Grand Master. So, like in my case, what I would do, I'd probably go and do the Grand Master first, get the completion rewards. If the exploration rewards look good enough, then okay, I would go and do the rest of it. But what they might do is have solo objectives, and as you do each path, you gain more rewards. So enticing people to do, not like one go or all, but to do 5 or 3 or whatever it is. We'll see. It would be interesting to see them mix it up from how things are normally done. We will see. They basically decided to separate the events, it seems to me. Yeah, except the final, like, the whole Summer of Pain event or tournament, no, not tournament, but event or whatever, all ends at the same time. Like in 20 days, the whole thing is over. I am quite interested though to see what the rewards will be for the last part, because I know there's a graphic floating around of what the rewards are supposed to be. I don't see that being it, because if they are, it's not that enticing, not very enticing at all. I think there's going to be T3A, T6B. Maybe an Awakening Gem. Maybe some Ranked Gems. Well, how many fights were there in the Gauntlet? There was 20 fights in the Gauntlet, right? And this is going to have 10 fights in total. But to get Exploration, you would have to do more than 10 fights, right? Because each completion would be 3. And I'm trying to think how that thing looks now. No, that's not true. It would be 2, right? Because I think each completion would be 3, I think. With them moving up rewards from the individual SOP fights, the end of this week's, the next event seems to be discreet. Dude, that was a fast shower. Holy crap. So it's not the end of this week, it's the end of the Summer of Pain week. So which would be, and that's what I was thinking initially. I was thinking it was going to be like by Friday, but I think it's going to be by next Wednesday. I don't know why when they do things like that, they don't just put a date. So rather than having said by the end of the Summer of Pain week, why not just say by August 14th or whatever? There are separate rewards for Grandmaster, Summer of Pain, then we will see R4 for sure. Yeah, 3x6 equals 18 fights. I actually swim competitively also. Okay. So you're a pretty sporty dude. Very good. Very good, very good. Yeah, because there's 3 paths, right? Yeah. No. 3 paths or 6 paths? I don't know. No, I don't think I have that graphic anywhere that I can take a look at it quickly. Oh, wait. No, because there was one from Trucos. Let me see. Let me see. So I can take a look at that. Oh, before we do anything else, I gotta get some points for the level up. Because otherwise I'll just miss out on easy points. Let me see. Okay, so it looks like, 1, 2, then 3. Yeah. And you'd have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So I think that might be, what the objectives are going to look like. 6 paths, 3 fights. I wonder if it will be, so, let me bring that up here. No. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty sure most of you guys have already seen this, but I'll just bring up the graphic anyways of what it's supposed to be looking like. So, bigger. So I'm kind of thinking now, if like Rogue, the Adaptoid, and Ghost, if they have like what it's like for 6.4, where they have specific nodes going to the Grandmaster. So if you take one of them out, that removes some of the nodes for Grandmaster possibly. That could be something they would do. Yeah, I'm interested to see how it's gonna shape up for sure. I recently actually came 11th in backstroke. There was more than 150 kids swimming backstrokes with me now. Of course, there's different heats because our pool only has 10 lanes. Not bad, not bad. Good for you. Okay, so when you'd be swimming, you're swimming against 9 other people at a time. Okay, let's get into level up and get some ISO used up here. Man, all of my controls are messed up. That is so... Okay, that one works now. Okay. Yeah, I barely did any arena today. I was doing a little bit this morning. And then I did the summer pain fights. And that's been it, pretty much for the game for the day. Did incursions. And yeah. That's been my day for the game. I wish there are 3 slots for champions and direct path to Grand. I think there is a direct path to Grandmaster. On that graphic from TrueCoast, it doesn't show it, but the leaked image, it made it look like there was a direct path to Grandmaster. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, well, let's just use up whatever ISO I've got here already. Got a little bit of mutant. As if not, then it will be just for Wales and Thronebreaker. Well, no, because if there isn't a direct path to the Grandmaster, then you would just have to do 3 fights and you'd get the completion rewards. Which 3 fights for, well, I mean, we don't know what the completion rewards are going to consist of yet, but 3 fights for that doesn't seem like it'd be too bad. Okay, good. So we are good with that. We didn't use much. We didn't use any mutant really. I also had a fair bit of skill. That'd be lovely. My Grandmaster skills are a little rusty. Yep. Yeah, dude, that's gonna be the case for pretty much everybody. Well, that's the thing. Somebody who just recently finished 6-4, they're gonna be in a much better position than somebody that did that quite a while ago. Because that fight's gonna be much fresher in their mind than like I haven't even seen that fight in over a year. So that's not going to be a good fight for me at all. Well, I think after I do it a couple times, it'll be fine. But the first time is as good as suck. Okay, so let's use a bit of the Mystic. Oh, that's right. I need to take Psychoman to rank 3. Because the reason I went for Psychoman to begin with was just to use up Tech T4CC. So which sport do you most like competing in Icy? Basketball or swimming? One thing I thought was interesting, so somebody was streaming earlier today, the week 9 fight, but they were short, so they don't have the max milestones. And one of the Kabam people were on the stream, and they asked whether or not the last phase would provide milestone points. And the Kabam person said they didn't know, which is absolutely possible. But I think if the answer were no, they would have said. If the answer is yes, they probably can't say it until the event goes live. So I don't know. I just, yeah, thought that was a bit interesting. But like I said, it is possible they just don't know. So I took my Diablo to rank 5 over Venom. I hope I chose wisely. Need to start on variants. Do you run suicides? Ooh, I should have gotten 2 of those ones. Because yeah, I think if you run suicides, then absolutely. If you don't run suicides, it's not a bad choice. It's just that you're not going to see the max potential from him without suicides. Not necessarily damage-wise, but just in a sustainability. Because as long as you've got a poison on you, he becomes so sustainable. Actually, once we're done some arena, we could go try out a few different fights, because I do want to do a little bit of farming as well. Basketball 100%. My parents kind of forced me to do swim, and I kind of just did good, and now I just do it for fun. Okay, basketball mainly. All right. Okay, so we're going to get to use up 3 of the Tech T4CC. Excellent. And I might be going for Penny Parker for the same reason. Just to have somebody to use Tech T4CC on. I'm not going to go for her as a 6-star, but basically the same thing as Psycho Man. Try to pick her up as a 5-star, and then hey, okay. Well, damn, we got those points done pretty quick, didn't we? Holy smokes! All right, you have more gold than all the bags in the 500 miles radius. Me, other type of ice. Yeah, well, one of the big reasons I have a lot of gold is for the most part, I only do leveling up or rank ups during a level up event. And I usually try to do it if there's a class advancement. So it means I'm not leveling up very often at all. So I save the resources from that. I did want to use a little bit more. And then any gold crystals and stuff, I only open during a gold boost. And actually, when we get the gold boost, I think it starts on the 23rd. I'm going to open most of my gold crystals. I'm going to open a bunch of PHC crystals and a few other champion crystals. And I want to see if I can get to 200 million gold. So that will be my objective when doing that. Okay. So we will. Alright, that should be good enough for the leveling up. We don't have any other mutants to put anything into. Use up the science ISO. Okay. You're opening suicides as you get resources? Yeah. Yeah, so if you intend to be using them, then Diablo is definitely, like I said, he's a fine choice either way, but you get the most out of him if you're running suicides. So I'm going to have to find another science champion to rank up to use the science ISO. Although I am kind of considering taking iHawk to rank 3. With the T5CC selector, I'm going to select one skill, T5CC for sure. And I'm not too sure what the other one will be. It might end up being science. And the thing is, for science, I have no science T5CC currently. So just to have one on hand is fine. Or if I do decide to take iHulk to rank 3. I thought I had a nice gold stack at 65 million. Yeah, but like I said, I don't level up very often or rank up. Buddy Lee, what are you up to? How's your day coming along? But I didn't really have a poison champ? Okay, yeah. Yeah, then in that case, he is absolutely a good choice for sure. Relentless, how you doing? How are you doing? Saw you were on. Had to come by and slap the like. Well, damn right. Damn right. You want an account tour? What do you want to see in particular, Icy? We can have a look. Yeah, so my only issue with well, it's actually not an issue with iHawk, it's me. I'm just not very good at playing him. So taking him to rank 3, I don't think I would be using him very much. But in the circumstances where I do use him, because I'm not very good with him, I think having him at rank 3 is far better. Because, you know, more health, more attack, that's going to kind of cover some of my shitty play. The iHawk Master came in right when you said you should take iHawk to rank 3. Yeah, it's like Candyman. You say the name 3 times and he shows up. So when I first started using iHawk, I was definitely not playing him right. And one of the things is I was quite impatient. I felt like I had to get things done within the L2, within one L2. And if I didn't, I ended up dying just because I was playing it improperly. And then once I realized that I kind of needed to play him a little bit more like Corvus, basically waiting for his immortality or charges, Corvus charges, to come back up. Once I started playing like that, then I found him a lot more fun. So I wasn't very good at playing it with him either. I almost benched iHawk. Yeah. So and that's exactly what happened to me the other day. What was more just to try him because I was getting kind of frustrated that it was the same thing always happening to me. Like I'd get to my L2, if the opponent wasn't dead, my L2 or the immortality would finish off, and then 1 or 2 hits and like block hits, and the opponent would kill me. I'm like, I'm doing something wrong, and then I realized it was a matter of just having a little bit more patience. And then I went through I'm assuming eventually, and then I went through some of ROL with iHawk and played it a little bit different, a little bit slower, and yeah, it worked out so much better. It's going good. My gameplay and workouts are improving this week. SoP was fun. That was yours. Hi, talking to Brian. Very good. Oh, very good indeed. Going to bed. All right, AC. Have a good one. Have a good one. If I'm streaming, the next time I'm streaming, if you're on stream, just ask about the account tour, but just let me know what you want to see. Because there's not really too much to see, I don't think. I mean, I guess like top champions, but whenever I'm doing arena, you'd probably see that anyways. Yeah, I do want to get some health pots. Gonna have a little bit of time to farm them though, which is good, because I'm not gonna be trying to do any of the summer pain stuff next week. I'm not gonna try it on Wednesday, but probably by that Sunday. Which I say every time, then every time I end up spending some resources and getting it done day 1 or day 2. I'm quite looking forward to, though, what the rewards are for the final boss rush gauntlet kind of thing. I don't think, as far as objectives, I don't think we're going to see it as, well, maybe, but like as use a female, use a mercenary, so on and so forth. So are you all set for the final week or final 2 weeks of Summer Pain, buddy? Do you figure, have you tried doing, I know you've had some videos of the Grandmaster in 6.4, but I don't know if I've seen one for you doing it with iHulk. Have you tried him with iHulk? Let's go. Okay, hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, and back I am. Back up and okay. Summer Pain Gauntlet will be giving you the stare. I have an iHulk solo against Grandmaster with 120,000 views. Damn, dude. Okay. Ghost was pretty easy this week, but still fun. I enjoyed the Omega Boss Rush last year. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. 134,000 now. Nice. Was that like one of your earlier videos? Because you started off with most of your videos as, or with Tiger, right? It's quite a while ago. Tiger built the channel. Yeah, because I remember when she was relatively new. Like, I think you were one of the only ones to consistently put out videos with her. Which has been the same with the iHulk stuff, for the most part, right? Okay, yeah, so I was asking about iHulk versus the Grandmaster. So in that case, for the final 2 weeks of Summer Pain, you should be able to do everything with iHulk then, right? Because you've done every fight with him up to this point. I got to check out that vid. I'm lucky if mine break 100. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. But I think a big part of it, though, too, is if it's a video that isn't, that you're only going to find in one place, right? Then that specific video will probably get a lot of views. Although, there used to be, so Lakers Bodyguard used to upload videos of opening battle chips. He did one of 7 million battle chips, one of 8 million battle chips, and both of those got like over 10,000 views. Then Lord Shadow did one of opening 23 or 25 million battle chips and hasn't gotten very many views. And the last few battle chip openings from Lakers Bodyguard, haven't got very many either. So I think a lot of it just, yeah, it's just the timing of it too, I suppose. I like to think I have had something to do with both getting a little more popular, also big to get in early on. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think for iHulk for sure, because when I first pulled him, I was not impressed that I got him. I kind of felt out of the champions I pulled when I got him that he was probably the weakest. And then after seeing your vids and people talking about him, blah, blah, then I was like, okay, it's not as bad as I thought. I took him to rank 2. Even though I'm not that good with him, I still like playing him. So there was that at the very least, that he was fun to play. But I think, yeah, as I get better with him, I'm going to enjoy him a lot more. Who do you want to pull for this class Nexus? There's really nobody in particular. And I think it's more... it's funny. Up until they said that the rewards were going to be coming earlier than we expected, I was intending to go Mutant, no question about it. Now that I know that we're going to get the rewards earlier than expected, I'm not positive if I'm going to still go Mutant. So the biggest thing for Mutant would probably be a dupe on Archangel or a new Red Mags. But I'm starting to think a little bit now, maybe going Skill. For a dupe on Nick, there's no new skill champions that I'd really want, but a dupe on Nick, a dupe on Hitmonkey, a dupe on Moleman. And I was also thinking maybe even Science. But Science would be for iBomb, a dupe on iHulk, or Torch. iBomb or iHulk, though, I could see taking to rank 3. Torch probably just rank 2. So yeah, I'm not really too sure. I think I'll probably still pick Mutant, because it is overall, I think, going to give me the best chance of getting at least 1 out of 3 that I'd be happy about. But I don't know. None of the mutants would really change anything, whereas Science could change things, and Skill could change things. You're waffling between Skill and Mutant? Yeah. Once I get the next 60,000 points here, I'll bring up the... It's not like the KT1 sheet, which his is pretty good. I just did mine like off of my own ranking of things. And it had Mutant at the top with Skill like 1 point behind Mutant, which I didn't think until I did the sheet. I didn't think there was that much potential from Skill for me at all. I can do them all. Not sure if I want to do the 30-minute fight against Mysterio. Yeah, no shit, eh? But other than that, aren't they all like within just a couple minutes though? If you're doing it with iHulk, which the Mysterio one makes sense, right? Because you specifically need to have a poison to do damage. So I can't really think of that many that I really want from Nexus either. I might go for Diablo. Right, because you have a 5-star Diablo, just not the 6-star. Yeah. I don't think if you're not running suicides, I don't think the awakening is that critical for him actually. Yeah, because if you're not running suicide, you don't always have the poison on you, which is where that awakening comes in handy. You'll increase your damage, and you'll decrease the damage you take, so long as you have an active poison. But everything else, you still get, so... Yeah, I would say actually for Diablo, if you're not running suicides, I don't think he'd be worth a gem, actually. Let me see. But if you are running suicides, I think that a gem is definitely a good idea. Let's see. So his awakening ability, toxic experimentation. While poisoned, Diablo takes 22% reduced damage from all sources. While the opponent is poisoned, Diablo gains 400 attack rating. Yeah, so it does. Okay. So it's only the sustainability on you. Okay. So, yeah, that's really not. Yeah, that's the only point where suicides benefit you, basically. So, for the awakening, they'll do more damage, and that's regardless of suicides. For the damage portion, for the attack rating. Yeah. Okay, I'm headed to bed. Late here, night off. All right, Mr. Ronan, have a good one. Thanks for coming and hanging out. It is kind of nice, though, how that works. Where, for the awakening, where there's a benefit directly for you, and then, like, as opposed to the sustainability, and then also when you apply the poisons to the opponent, where it increases your attack rating. So that's kind of nice. And he's pretty straightforward to play too, because you can definitely play him just parry heavy. The nice thing with that, though, too, is that if you play him parry heavy, as long as you've got a poison on you and he's awakened, well, actually, one, you're going to take less damage from the parry, and then just in general with the poison on you, you're going to be healing up. Oh, I thought that was way too late. I know you are the master of arena predictions. When do you feel a safe number would be for Kingpin? What do you figure? Yeah, what do you figure the safe number would be? Didn't we look at that the other day? And I was figuring like 46 to 48, I think. Because yeah, he's gonna go up against Spidey 2099 in the featured. Spidey 2099 is gonna go more than 110, so that's gonna take out some big grinders. Yeah, I'd still say 46 to 48. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see in the 50. No, we could see him. No, I don't think we're going to see in the 50s. Yeah. I used his distilled will for the first time against Emma, and it's so good. His utility is pretty awesome. Yeah, dude. Yeah. There was a fight I was using him for somewhere. Oh, for Mystic Quest. And it was funny because I was using him. I had him and Claire on the team. And I was like, oh shit, it's too bad there wasn't some way for Diablo to nullify or remove buffs. And I wasn't even thinking of it at the time. And then when I saw your video, buddy, and you had mentioned that, and I was like, oh right, of course, with his pre-fight, he has the opportunity to remove buffs. So yeah, then I don't know if I have the Mystic Quest all done in Cab difficulty. Which one is the Mystic one? No, I don't think it's this one. But yeah, whenever we get the next event quest completion, I'm going to, and hopefully Mystic Combat, I want to go through with him again, but have No, not that one. And have that pre-fight active. Wow, is Diablo really that good? I know he's a reject. Dude, he is crazy. He is crazy. Let me just see if I can find what I want here, and then I'll go up to at least Juggernaut in ROL. Because with that pre-fight, he can nullify Jug's Unstoppable. So I think it's once every 2 seconds he can nullify a buff. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to remember which one it is. Why is this going so slow? No. There's mystics that, because like Claire can remove buffs, Doom, Dr. Voodoo converts the buffs, Doctor Strange nullifies them. So yeah, mystics are pretty good for. Yeah, okay, I figured the game was gonna crash. I don't really use his pre-fight, but I think the buff removal would definitely be useful. And there's also another one which will heal you, I think, when you take energy damage. I don't remember if it's heal you or just reduce the amount of energy damage. Damn it, which one is it? I've looked at 3 of them. So it's neither of those two. It's not that one. Oh, maybe it's this one? Ah, there we go. Okay. So it's the one with Darkhawk as the boss. Yeah. So I think he would be a little bit slower than Claire, but at least he will benefit from the Mystic Node. Let's go into ROL. We did want to do a little bit of farming, so let's get the farming going. And there's not really any synergies that you need with him. There's a few that are nice. I'm not too sure about this one. Personal poison debuffs become passive and gain 10% potency. I'm not sure if with this one, if when you use your L1, it will pause the duration of the poisons. Oh, I guess one way to find out, right? So yeah, let's do that. Put him on the team. Where is the one with Doom? There we go. Yes. And thinking Mr. Fantastic, but Mr. Fantastic needs somebody. Okay, cool. That's, yeah, okay, so let's go with this. I meant to say debuffs my autocorrect is killing me. Against Emma, I could just take her special 1 to the face and he heals back 70%, kind of like Dragon Man. Yeah. Is your 5-star max sig? I think I'm gonna over time put some sig stones into him. Actually, let me see what he's at currently. 50, and yeah. So I'm gonna end up with at least 26 sig stones in overflow once we get the Summer of Pain reward. So I might put a few generics into him. I think he's over, yeah, 22 and almost 22% reduced damage currently, and that maxes out at 30%. So I might try to get him up to 25%. Mr. Nerd, how you doing? How is your Wednesday coming along? Okay, so yeah, so I'm not going to use any of his pre-fights here. So the distilled will, while active Philosopher's Mix will heal Diablo for a percentage of energy damage. Yeah, so we don't need that there. Essence of Null, while active, Philosopher's Mix has a chance to nullify one buff every 2 seconds. So we're going to activate that one when we fight Juggernaut. And Grain of Uru, while active, Philosopher's Mix grants immunity to stun effects and armor break debuffs. I don't know if that would work for the node in War, the Stunning Reflection or Stun Reflection, where if you stun the opponent, it comes back on you. I don't know if that would work there. But if it did, that would make him good. Hamburger, how you doing? How you doing? You're a Messiah? Oh, Mr. Handsome. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Mm-hmm. No, that's from the distilled
Ladies
fight.
and
I
gentlemen,
think he is 60-something.
we got him.
Okay. You're a Messiah. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So let's see how this comes along. So heavy, and you're going to usually be able to put two poisons on the opponent. Just doing a regular combo, you have a chance to poison them with your second medium. Ooh, I want to throw my L1 pretty quick here, so that when we go to the L3, we have an opportunity at applying more poisons. Actually, let's just get hit a bit too, so you get an idea of. So any damage we're taking is going to be reduced, but we're also going to be healing back. Let's go down to 50% and see if we can end up at a full bar before the end of the fight. So when we throw the L3, we're going to end up with a bunch of healing, and then we'll use some L1s after the L3 to pause the poisons on the opponent. So we already hit 50% health, and already we're back to 60% health. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Alright, so let's throw our L3. Yeah, dude. Diablo's pretty crazy, man. Pretty nutty. I think for the current featured arena, I think that's who most people are going for, actually. Oh, now that's something I didn't realize. I didn't realize that if you've got the synergy to turn your poisons into passives, that your L3 will apply actives, and you still have the passives. That's pretty damn crazy. Holy crap. Okay. Hi from Brazil. Well, hello. Hello. Do you know until what act am I supposed to finish to unlock the arenas? I'm currently on Act 5. It's not by the act, it's by your title. So, well, I guess it is somewhat the act, because I think you have to be uncollected to get to the 6-star basic and featured. And uncollected is Act 5. So you need to get through Act 5 for that. Yeah, let's do Doom for her. You ready for next week's Summer Pain Craziness? No, I am not. And that's why I'm gonna do a little bit of this to get some health pots. Revives I'm gonna get just through completion events, but health pots I'm always low on. So yeah, I'm not gonna do like full runs of ROL, but just stuff like this. Like when I'm talking about a champion and we want to just, fool around a bit, come in here, pick up a couple health pots, and yeah. So this is part of my preparation for next week. Although I don't think I'm going to be I'm not going to be trying any of it day one. That double poison is a bug? Okay, that makes sense. Dude, that'd be crazy if they stay that way. That would be crazy. So yeah, I normally don't run that synergy, so I wouldn't have seen that previously. The only thing I've used Diablo for much since I've had him, or since the buff, is the Red Mags mini in map 7 for AQ. Other than that, there's really not been anything in particular. The little bit for the Mystic quest, for Event Quest. That's been it. Oh, can I get... Okay, yeah, we'll get the 2 Furies up. Did they say what the rewards will be? No, but there has been a leaked graphic of what the rewards are. I don't think it's accurate because it doesn't really make sense for what's listed on there. But no, nothing from Caban to say, because only today do they actually specify what it's going to look like. But I think they only did that because of the leaked info. So all they basically did was just confirm what everybody already knew. A little tip: when you cancel his drink, the fastest way to pause the poison by canceling with block. Also, you can throw SP1 to pause without landing it and be safe by canceling with... Okay. So rather than dashing back, just block. Okay. Let's try it here. And we will enable the essence of no. So the one thing I don't like, at least for Juggernaut anyways, it's not instantaneous for nullifying his unstoppable. It's not bad though. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so it nullified it, but like right at the last second. Okay. That's a useful tip, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, because up to now, I've always just been dashing back. I was hoping it was going to nullify that one. So we started off at what, about 74? 70, 74? Let's do this and this. Okay. So what I wanted to see here was whether or not, and I don't think I saw, no, I didn't see it on Winter Soldier, but to see whether or not the L1, we might not see it here either, whether or not the L1 would pause both sets of poison. Yeah. If I had Mystic Dispersion, I would have gained more power from his Unstoppable and Fury dropping off, but he does seem to gain power pretty quick though anyways. Alright, thanks. I heard that the Collector one is pretty hard. Should I just wait until I get 5-star champs or proceed with the 4 stars? It will make it easier with 5 stars, but it's a pretty difficult fight regardless. So I would say it just depends on how confident you are. Redwood, how you doing? You could definitely get to the Collector fight, and if you find that it's going to be too difficult, you could back out. I mean, it might feel like a waste because you spent the time and whatever resources to get that far, but it's a pretty difficult fight. But it would be a good way to practice it for when you do get 5 stars. Okay, yeah, so that's as far as I wanted to go, just to see him nullifying the buffs off of Juggernaut. So let's go put up the last little bit of points in Summoner Trials. What are you up to, Redwood? What you got going down for this fine evening? Helps to get back to SP1 if you parry before SP3. Let me know if the tips are no. I don't mind. And it doesn't. I mean, I'm fine with it, but it's also good for people that are in chat too, right? It's stuff that they're going to pick up too. Well, like we've talked about this before in my chat. Like, I think one of the big reasons why BG's streams are very beneficial. So he's super knowledgeable, but he's also got a ton of other people who are regularly in his streams that are super knowledgeable. So there's just a lot of information sharing, and I think that's really good. It's really good for the streamer, like for their channel, but also for the viewers. So no, by all means, to be 100% honest, I think in some cases it's better to see somebody not playing optimally and then somebody pointing out how they could play better, right? Yeah, because it benefits me and then it benefits somebody else. I'm just chilling, just finished episode 1 of the new Marvel series and now about to do some arena and questing. Very good. The What If cartoon, what did you think? I downloaded it. I haven't watched it yet. I watched the old Dune movie. I think it was from 84 or 80. I think it was 84. I thought I had seen it previously, but after watching it, I realized I'd never seen it before. And I was a little bit surprised that I liked it more than I was expecting. I watched it because I'm looking forward to the new Dune movie. That's October, I think. And I know of the title, but I wasn't familiar with it at all. So I figured I had the old Dune movie and I may as well watch it. And yeah, it was kind of like, overall I got what was going on, but the little things I was like, what is happening? I didn't think it would bother you, but just making sure. Backseat MCOC over here. It's all good, dude. It is all wood. Well, there's a while ago, well, quite a while ago now. It was a little bit after Mole Man was buffed, and I was doing a stream, and I think there might have been a level up at the time, but I wanted to rank up a skill champion, and at the time I was planning to rank up Elsa as a 5-star to rank 5. So I had a gem, and somebody on stream was like, "Well, why not do Mole Man?" And I was like, "Well, why would I do Mole Man?" And anyway, so after discussing it, I tried him out. I tried out Elsa, and I was like, "Damn, Mole Man is definitely the way to go." So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you think they're gonna go ahead with the Summoner Showdown, buddy? Because I know it's postponed until they resolve the control issues. I'm kind of starting to think I don't see them resolving the control issues for August. And I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with something that it's going to take more. It's taken more time and effort than they're willing to spend, and that this is basically just the way the game is going to be. If they do that, I don't know. Well, no, I guess if they say that, they could still have the Summoner Showdown, and well, we know how the controls are. It would be kind of interesting though if they've postponed it to this point because the game isn't functioning as it should. So, yeah, I'm I'm very curious. Because, I mean, in the last couple days, they basically said they're no longer doing things because it's taking too much time and effort to do, right? Like the Legends runs, they're going to cut back from three buffs a month to two. So yeah, I could see them saying that resolving the controls issue is, yeah. And I think to be 100% honest, I think that would be a little bit fair because the controls issue is bad for some, but I don't think it's bad across the board necessarily. And at least for myself, it's not consistent. There's probably only been 3 times where I've noticed it, and maybe only once where it's actually cost me anything. And I think I would be okay playing under those circumstances, knowing that it means they are able to continue developing new content or making the game content-wise more enjoyable. Hope so. I think it was bad timing when it was scheduled, just with summer pain and stuff going on, but yeah, controls are a problem. Yeah, but they would be a problem for everybody, right? So like everybody would it's not like it would change the play. Well, maybe not, because like I said, it is worse for some more so than others, right? But I've had zero control issues bringing on the showdown. Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess what it is, I just don't know if they were to say this is just the way the game is. Yeah, I guess, because yeah, if they were to say that, it's not like they could then, oh, well, we're no longer going to have war seasons, we're no longer going to have all this other stuff. It's going to be, okay, that's the way it is. Play these pieces of content with that understanding. Yeah. I agree it needs to get fixed, but I've kind of learned to live with it. Just sucks when you're about to get a one shot on a 50-minute fight. The parry gives out at the last 5%. Yeah. And to be honest, I think outside of war, there really aren't any serious... No, I mean, none of it's serious. It's just a game. But there's no consequences. Because, like, war could determine who wins or loses the war and then where your placement is for the war season. But outside of that, it's simply increased resource use on our part. And obviously, if they were to say this is just the way the game is, well, I don't think we would see any compensation. We wouldn't see any pre-story packages anymore. Well, and then I guess, so for somebody doing map 7AQ, well, you just have to decide, well, I'm having tons of problems with the controls. Doing something that's a little bit harder is making me use more resources, so I'll go down to map 6 or map 5 or something, right? Or just not participate in AQ, whatever it is. But yeah, and I'm also a little bit surprised, especially today with all of the information that came out, that there was no update to that. When is the hotfix coming? It's been 1 month exactly. It's now more like no fix. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about, right? Like there was no mention of that whatsoever today, and there was at least 3 other pieces of information today. One in regards to the amount of champions that are buffed, the Summer of Pain rewards. What was the third thing? Shortening Summer of Pain. Oh, and the Alliance War rating change. So Alliances, I think it was last week. Maybe still currently. But during off-season, your Alliance rating isn't supposed to change. But it had been changing. And so there was a post today that for at least the top 5% of alliances, they will be adjusting it. It's gone from a hotfix to a cold fix. Yeah, well, I mean, I think probably initially when it came about, it was a real big issue, and they were worried about it. But now seeing that people have adjusted it and it's accepted, I don't think it's as much of a urgent matter for them, right? I'm sure they still want it resolved, but it's not mission critical as it might have once been. Going to be an interesting rest of the year for MCOC. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I was talking earlier with some people on Discord. I really. So the first thing that was changed was the no side quest this month, which that didn't just come about. Like that would have they would have known that for a while, because it takes a while to develop that kind of stuff. So a while ago they decided not to be developing for this month. Be interested to see if we get it for September. But yeah, so between that, now they didn't specifically say why no side quest for July, but they did specifically say why no more Legends runs. Now they pinned it on Mercs, but the first paragraph they basically said it's more work or effort or time than they want to put into it, which is kind of the same idea with the amount of buff champions a month. So to me, it just seems as though they're pulling back resources from this game somewhat. Still no Alliance War, and it's not bugging me at all. Yeah, I'm quite fine with it too. Be right back. All right, I will probably still be here. Yeah, so it feels to me that they're just decreasing the resources committed to this game, people resources. I don't know if they're going to throw them behind MROC or Mirrorverse or maybe a new property or whatever it is, but yeah, I don't think that they're like, it's not like servers are being turned off or anything. It's just their time and effort in this game is decreasing, which I suppose makes sense, right? Like if the first quarter of this year was their lowest earnings ever, and I don't think that they have increased since. Yeah, if you want to save money, you've got to cut your losses early, right? Heading to bed. Have a good rest of the stream. All right, dude. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you later. And hopefully we end up seeing the Summoner Showdown start sometime soon. Give you something to compete in. I think once I'm done with the arena, so I did the leveling up, did a bit of pot farming. Okay, yeah, we'll go get beat up in week 9 by Ghost. The earning would have obviously increased after 4th of July. Yeah, but like one sale event. Sure, but the thing is too, they would then have to compare that to previous 4th of Julys or Cyber Weekend or spring cleaning, right? So yes, they would have absolutely had a bump in sales for that, for sure. But how does that compare to previous years? Mr. Dan, how you doing? A Music Man raid. Well. Devastator, how you doing? How is your Wednesday coming along? So are you the Music Man, Dan? The Music Man, Dan. Dan, the Music Man. Doing well. How about you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I got most of the arenas done quite early this arena session. I don't know why. Like, I was done probably by last night for the most part. because I was just over 3 million in the Summoner Trials. The basic was done, and I only had a couple million more in the featured, so it wasn't very much at all. Mr. Music Man Joe, thank you for the raid. How's your Wednesday coming along? What are you up to? And what were you up to on your stream? What craziness were you doing? Oh, this might hurt. Well, no. Oh, what? Okay, we're going to chalk that up to control issues, okay? Because I was like in the middle of my combo and it just stopped. Holy. I think we'll be okay, though. Good, about to go to bed shortly since I have to work in the morning. Alright, dude. Well, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Herbie, how you doing? How you doing? Over here it's already Thursday. Okay. And prepping for the Kingpin Arena. Okay. Are you going from as a 6-star? I was streaming Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2. Oh, damn. Okay. Like the old Sonic the Hedgehog from like the Sega Genesis? Damn, that's from a while ago. I think that was like one of the only games of the type that I ever played, really. Like, other than that, I played on like the old consoles. I played what was it called? Oh, the Street Fighter games a fair bit. Yeah, on Sega. It's Retro Gaming Week on my channel this week, so I've been playing some throwbacks. Nice. Very good. Mr. Showers, how you doing? How you doing? It is going to be a tough one because predictions for him are retardedly. Really? Like, what are the predictions you're seeing, Devastator? Don't know which Sonic, just know it looks old. Yup. Yeah, so I played the Street Fighter games. I played Mortal Kombat when it first came to Sega Genesis or Nintendo. And it's funny, when Mortal Kombat was first on console, there was a big deal because there was like, it was blood, but it was just a red graphic. But it was such a big deal at the time. I might stream Donkey Kong Country tomorrow, but okay, cool. Richest Man predicted 75 on his latest video for Kingpin. No, Kingpin's not going to go for 75. Because it's in the basic arena. So you're really only going to use your 5-star champs. You can use your 6 stars, but the amount of points you're going to put up with your 6 stars are just so much less. And with there being a new champion in the arena, even though Spidey 2099 doesn't look like he's too good, he's still... It's one of the first options for opportunities for people to get a new 6-star. So people that are big grinders, meaning that they already have big rosters, big 6 and 5-star rosters, they're probably not going to spend their time, and they probably already have Kingpin as a 6-star. So I don't see them spending that much time. If the featured was somebody not a brand new champion, then I could see Kingpin going for more. Kind of like when Stripe was in the featured. Because when Stripe was in the featured, we had OG Black Widow. And Stripe went super high. He went for like 50 and 51 million. Well, thank you for the sub, Mr. Music Man. I don't think I'm... Let me take a quick look. So that's, I think, why... Or a big reason why Stripe went high. He was a good champion regardless. Good synergy for Apocalypse. And a relatively new 6-star for a lot of people. But I don't think you have that... Kingpin is a great champion, but I don't think he has that much going for him compared to what Stripe had going for him. So we'll see. But I'll have my prediction up more, on the stream tomorrow. Music. So do you mainly do MCOC, Joe, or do you do... Okay, yeah, so you do a fair bit of stuff. Well, there we go. We're subbed buddies. Aww. Oh, actually, here, let's have a look at the arena history. Not talking about 65 million would be enough for Kingpin. Yeah, I think 65 million would absolutely be enough, but it would be, well, it'd be overkill, but that's okay. I mean, it just ensures you get the champion, right? It's going to be a little bit bright when I switch over to the browser. But so these are the numbers for the feat. This is the arena history. So which one did I say? Okay, so yeah. So Strife first time was 64 for the 6-star, and there was no info for the second round. Yeah, I think he went a little bit higher than 64. I'm not sure though. Psycho Man went for 50. You know, not a good. So I think why Psycho Man went for 50 is because it was a relatively easy pickup as a new 6-star for people. If we look at, so the first round of Hell's Kitchen doesn't count because that was still under the old scoring for arenas. Second round is where they made the first change, and since then any existing 6-star has gone for Colossus being the highest at 44 and 51, and then Jubilee's still a relatively new character, so I think that's why she went in the 50s. And then Cable, people pretty much going for the synergy with Apocalypse, mainly MCOC, but I like to keep my channel diverse for games. I also make MCOC music videos too. Got a new one coming up this Friday. Nice. Every Friday at 8 p.m. there's going to be a new one until I make one. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess the one thing, though, too, with Kingpin is he's going to be the first skill champion in a while. We've had a bunch of mutants. But yeah, I would say mid-40s, mid to high 40s. Yeah, he might go higher. But I do really feel that with Spidey 2099 in the featured, and I think Spidey 2099 is going to go for at least 110. Probably... Well, the thing is, too, regardless of him being a good champion or not, he's still a champion a lot of people want just to have him. So probably 120, 130-ish. So, yeah. But we'll find out on Monday afternoon what the numbers ended up at. Okay. I gotta admit, Solar, you seem to be the new arena guru. Great work. No, it's maybe a little bit OCD. How you doing, Taz? How's your Wednesday coming along? Favorite champ to use? Also, what is one champ you don't have yet but would like? I don't have one favorite champion, but CGR, Sung-Chi, and Claire are my favorite ones to use. More so CGR and Sung-Chi, just because depending on what you're trying to do in the fight, you change up your combo. And I like that because it's always got you thinking. As for a champion I would want, I don't know really. Probably more than anything else would be a dupe. A dupe on Ghost, Nick Fury, Omega Red, Archangel. For new champions, the only one I could really think of would be Human Torch, just because I don't have him. I don't have any specific reason for needing him anymore. If I still had AOL to do, then I'd be much more interested in getting a Human Torch. But because AOL is done, I mean, absolutely he's going to be useful in other areas as well. But at least as far as I know in the game myself right now, that's where he would be, or would have been, the biggest benefit. What about you, Joe? Who are you looking forward to? What class are you intending to go for the class Nexus from the Summer of Pain rewards? Oh, Relentless, if you're still there, I think I was talking about that list that I had for deciding on the class I was going to go for. It's not as put together as the one KT1 had, but and I mean it wasn't really going to make me decide who I was going for. I just wanted to see which classes were looking like the most valuable for me. And which Nexus of T5CCs are you planning to get? Yeah, by the way, Solar Summer Pain rewards are coming next Wednesday. Yeah. Well, by next Wednesday, so we could get them earlier. Yeah. When I first saw that, though, I thought it meant by this Friday. But and then I reread it, and where they're saying like this Summer Pain week, yeah, by next Wednesday. I'm out of the loop on my guesses since the change of arenas. Yeah, so I just go, like, my guess is I just go by that arena history, pretty much. That Kingpin arena sounds very tempting, low-key. I don't think, if I were going to go for Kingpin, I don't think I would go round 1, though. Because like I said, I would go for like mid to high 40s, but I wouldn't want to do that and then miss. That would suck. So I would probably wait until round 2. And then whatever he goes for round 2, probably put up another 8 million. Favorite champ is Quake, and most wanted is Sung Shi. As far as the Nexus goes, it's between Cosmic and Mutant right now. T5CC, I'm picking is Mutant, either another Mutant or Mystic. Okay. The T5CC, it's definitely going to be one skill, and I really don't know what the other class will be. I'm starting now to think maybe Science. And let me see where I had my little thing here for. Oh, okay, yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty basic, but let's see here. Okay, let me make this a little bigger. Okay. So I just went each class. I just had like a point system for if it was a champion I wanted as a new champion, I wanted to awake, or I wouldn't be too upset about getting. And Cosmic class came up the least with 5 points overall. But what I was so Mutant, I figured like that's what I was intending anyway. This was Mutant to go for. But I was quite surprised at how many points skill ended up at for what I was looking for. Like, I did not expect skill to be that close to Mutant at all. Yeah, and for Science, the only new champions I'd be looking for would be Eye-Bomb or Torch. Dupes on Void, Wasp, and Eye-Hawk would be cool. Spider-Ham, I'd be okay if I got him, but he like if he was one of the options between Eye-Bomb and Torch, I would pick Eye-Bomb or Torch. And then Tech and Skill. I didn't realize there were that many new champions for skill that I would have wanted until I was looking at it. I'm thinking of taking one Mutant and one Science. If I do that, I can take 2 Mutants to rank 3 if I wanted, and probably use the Science T5 on Thing if I just took to rank 2. Okay. Oh yeah, so I have Starkey here, but I don't think he's not going to be in that crystal, so he would actually be, yeah, he wouldn't be there. So it would be even less for Tech. But yeah, I think the Nexus, I think it's still going to be Mutants. And it would be one Mutant, or one skill T5CC, and probably Science. Got to go, have fun. All right, Kirby, thanks for coming and hanging out. This is an interesting way of picking what you want, Solar. I've never seen anyone do something like this before. So it's because like the question comes up a fair bit on the stream, and just like answering it on stream, I was like, Mutant. And then I was like, well, I'm pretty sure Mutant is what I want to go for, but if I were looking at it like in a point system, what would it look like? And like I said, I was pretty surprised at how many points skill ended up having. So let's actually take a quick look. So I mean, it's one thing to see there, but oh, also, so I ended up going for the selector in the 5-star arena in the featured because Bishop is the only 5-star mutant I don't have that's easily accessible. The gold pool and plat pool are luck on pulls. Wolverine, we don't see the option very often, and Weapon X, well, that's just not going to happen anymore. So that's why I decided to go for the selector. But yeah, so if we look at 6 stars for mutant, mainly taking mutant Nexus Crystal to hopefully dupe Archangel. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like a dupe on Archangel, a dupe on Omega Red. Although the Omega Red one, he's going to be in the basic arena. It's still a ways off, but it is coming up. So I'm not really sure if I were to see Omega Red, Archangel, or Red Magneto, I don't really know what I would do. And I don't think I'd be that lucky anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. Professor X would be another one that would not be bad to be awakened at all. And actually, I think if I had the option between him or Omega Red, I would take Professor X, only because Omega Red will be in the arena eventually. Science. Yeah, I-Bomb or Torch are the only ones I would really want. Spider-Man would be cool, but I have him as a 5-star. I think he's at R4. I would take him to R5 with the gem, but other than that, no. Cosmic. I think Cosmic, the only thing I would want is a dupe on Angela. But she's another one that will be in arena pretty soon. You think now with Legends Mythic runs gone, they will offer Weapon X to everyone like they do OG Vision? No, I don't think so. And I think if they did, it would be kind of unfair to the 600 people that, and I think it's less than 600 people, but to the 600 people that could have Weapon X. Because, no, I think they're going to keep it that way. We could see maybe a 5-star Weapon X, but I don't think we'll see a 6-star Weapon X obtainable unless it's maybe as like a reward for the Summoner Showdown or something like that. But I don't think that we're going to see that obtainable other than like some kind of exclusive tournament type of thing. Weapon Flex would be legit. Hope they sort out the cheaters sooner than later. R3 Chorus and R3 Ghost. Ready to give it a shot. Yeah, so I think we could. So when they made the change to the Act Legends runs, where it's based off of a fight time rather than start to finish time, they had said that they were going to change the monthly Legends title as well, or the criteria for that. And I think what they were intending was basically the same thing. After the 7-1 Legends run and they realized how long it was going to take to get the results, they scrapped the idea for changing the monthly Legends run. But I think the intent was that the monthly Legends run would end up being a 5-star Weapon X as one of the rewards. But now that they're no longer changing the monthly Legends runs, maybe we would see him through gifting at the 5-star. But outside of that, yeah, I don't think we'll see the 5 or 6-star awarded anymore. And I know like that post, they were attributing it to Mercs, but they also did specify in the second paragraph that it's more work than they want to put into it, like to find the results. And even without Mercs, that work is still going to be required, right? Because they still have to calculate the time for every fight. And I found it a little bit interesting that rather than going back to the old system, they would just cancel the whole idea altogether. I thought that was a bit, a little bit strange. No, because I don't get power. Let's see here. Let's see what's like. Okay, let's go get beat up by Ghost. And we'll try it with. I did it earlier today with Deadly Origin, so we'll go in again and see if how that goes. And Doom's obviously a good option. It's just longer than doing it with Deadly Origin. I found her quite quick, actually. I was really surprised. Oh, no. Before I try it with her, let me try it with Domino. We'll be right back. Un momento. And back I am. I'm going to try to get some sleep now. I'll definitely start stopping by your streams more often. Take care and have a great night, everyone. Also enjoy the rest of your stream. So, all right, Mr. Jothful, thank you. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. So I tried earlier today a couple times with Domino, and I think the second time I got Ghost to about 50%, 54%, and it was going fine. And then all of a sudden, I started taking a ton of damage because I had the critical failure on Ghost, and I was like, ugh. But it was looking so promising. I was able to get the one shot with Hitmonkey for Mercenary, finish the fight at 100% health. Didn't get touched, he's fun against her. Yeah, I was going to try him too. I was actually really surprised with Deadly Origin. I went in the first time, and I thought I dashed back, but I guess I didn't. I got hit and died. Went in the second time, and then it was over. I was really, really surprised. I soloed this Ghost with Doom. Yeah, he's good for the two objectives, right? So, yeah. Not as fast as other options, but still a good option. Let's see how this goes. So long as I don't get the crit failure on her while I'm faltered, should be okay. Oh, you stinker. Oh. Yeah, that's what oh, that was terrible. No matter what I did there, that was not gonna work. Thanos, how you doing? Does anyone know if they're bumping the rewards for the last Summer of Pain? Are you talking about like the gauntlet style one? We don't know the reward, but there was a image leaked of what the rewards are supposed to be. I don't think that's accurate though. I'm not Thronebreaker, so I only have 5 points, which was my goal, so I'm happy. Nice. Very good. Yeah, and I think you'll still be able to participate in the final thing. So you may end up. Oh, this is what happens when you talk when you should be paying attention. So you may end up with the opportunity to get, some pretty good rewards anyways. All right, let's see what we can do for where we are here. So now that we've lost so much health, we'll only be using L3s. If that's even, if we even get to that point. My 6-star torch to R3 in the Grandmaster, so I have 50%. Is that a 10? Oh, that is a nice crit bleed. Unfortunately, it's not going to stay. Oh, damn. Just imagine if we could have had that up for its whole duration. It would have made this so much easier and quicker. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Trying to play craziness here. Oh, I must have had a crit failure on her. Oh, no, never mind. It's from the poison. Yeah. Yeah, we might have been doing pretty good if not for that nonsense at the beginning. Oh. Thought I had a falter. Can't wait to see the highlights of people getting wrecked that Kabam is supposed to put out. Yeah. No, she didn't have. I didn't have a falter on me, did I? Oh, come on. Anyway, so let's try with Deadly Origin. Dollar, how's your night been? It's been okay. Been getting stuff done. What about you, Thanos? How you been? I can bring my 6-star torch to R3. I'm on the GM fight, so I have 50% of a T5C. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. So you're saying, because you said you're not Thronebreaker, right? Yeah, okay. So you're thinking torch to R3 to become Thronebreaker then? That's not a bad option. That's not a bad option. Alright, let's see how this works out. Although with me talking, this is not going to go well. Oh dear. And actually, I don't even think I would try to... So long as it's not too long, it would be okay. Well, not if that's how you start, right? Yeah, this, well, we might get her down some, but being that low to start, we wouldn't be able to use many specials, so it would be a fair bit longer. Oof. Oh! Ooh. Okay. I've been good, but really bored in the game. I miss war. Well, you've got to be one of very few people that'd be saying that. And let's restart before we restart. I'm so excited to fight the Grandmaster. My other options are Cap IW or She-Hulk, both unawakened. Yeah, I took Cap IW to rank 2 unawakened. Actually, I took him to rank 3. No, I had him awakened before I took him to rank 3. But when I took him to rank 2, I did that not because of his awakened ability, but just because of his block proficiency. Yeah, basically just because of his block proficiency. I took him to rank 2 specifically for the 6.2 champion fight. So, yeah, I don't think you'd want to take him to rank 3 unawakened. The only thing with his SIG ability is you want him pretty high. Some great science champs, Torch, Cap IW, and She-Hulk, yeah. The one thing that I really like with Cap IW, though, is awakened or not, he still benefit or has the potential to benefit your team. Like with his synergies, because they're all pretty good. So, all right, let's see how we do this time. I think if we start off okay, we'll be able to get her to 50-ish% or so. It's a pretty big if, right? I don't really know. Considering she's always going to be getting power like this, I don't know if it's worthwhile to be like intercepting to increase her power. We'll do this just because. Get a little bit of extra damage in there.
Voice, it echoes in my mind.
Ooh, that was weird. I thought she was going to end up blocking that. Come on. Mr. Bourne, how you doing? How is your Wednesday coming along? So yeah, like something like that, I don't know if it'd be worthwhile to intercept her just to push her over that power.
Your voice, it echoes in my mind.
Okay. Well, not too bad, not too bad. Mr. Fox, how you doing? Oh boy, we got a few people. Eric, if you don't, like, if you're not in a big rush to become Thronebreaker, and you can do the final Summer of Pain challenge where Grandmaster is the final fight, because it looks like there's going to be a direct path to him. So if you haven't done Grandmaster at all, you might want to use that as an opportunity just to practice the fight. So practice it both for the Summer of Pain, but also for 6.4 as well. Because yeah, that would be. And if it's the save, you know, where it's not costing any energy and you just can continually reset, it might be a good way to get some practice in. Mr. Headshot, how you doing? Alex, how goes it? Okay. What are you up to, Mr. Bourne? I'm just lurking. You're right, I have some good options for the Grandmaster. Yeah. Who did So I ended up using Mr. Sinister for the third phase of the Grandmaster, where you have the reverse controls, and I found that was really useful. Because that was the part of that fight that really kicked my ass. The first time I did it was rough all around, but yeah, overall that was the worst part of the fight for me. Okay, so let's use some science champs and get some science combat in. Let's see. Actually, we don't need Gladiator Hall. Oh, I know. So I'm going to do a little bit of this, and then we're going to go into ROL and do a little bit of potion farming. Who am I looking for here? I'm looking for... that's who we're looking for. My twin, apparently. According to Mr. Bourne. Thinking of using a mix of Doom and Stealthy, both 5-star or 5. Yeah, Doom is quite good for it. And the nice thing with Doom, have you done the fight at all, Eric? I know you were saying, no, you haven't, right? So, I don't know how familiar you are with the fight, but he gives you prompts for things you need to do. As you as you go through the prompts. Oh, damn, there's really nothing in here. Damn. Oh, well. As you go through the prompts, it allows you to do more damage to him in a certain phase. But Doom will allow you to do pretty much all of the prompts. One of the prompts is to knock him down, which Doom can do because of the passive stun for your heavy. And then another prompt is to inflict basically damage over time, which you can do with Doom again with the shock. So he allows you to do pretty much all of the prompts. So yeah, he's really good for it. And then, like I said, I found Mr. Sinister really good for the third phase. If you're good at reverse controls, then Mr. Sinister is irrelevant. Anybody would work. And then Professor X would be good for that now too. When that fight first came out, Professor X didn't exist. But yeah. And once you're familiar with the fight, it's quite a bit of fun. Getting familiar with it, not so much fun. Doom was my MVP with the Grandmaster. Yeah, I liked Doom, but I really liked Mr. Sinister just because of that reverse control phase. Like he got me through that big time. Which I guess it's gonna depend. If we can take in a team for this last 2 weeks of Summer of Pain, I'll probably have Professor X on the team. If not, I'm going to take him for the third phase. If not, if it's just one champion, I'm not really too sure what I'm going to do. I have a 6-star Sinister, actually. Okay. So, like, you can do the entire fight with Sinister. And like I said, if you're fine with the reverse controls, then it's irrelevant. But if you do find that phase troublesome, then he's a good option to have on the team. But it wouldn't, outside of that one phase, it's not worthwhile bringing him. But he will definitely help you with that phase. Another option for that would be Emma Frost with Mysterio. The only thing is, with that, though, you're taking up 2 slots because of one phase. But yeah, overall, like, anybody really works because you do the damage when you have the tokens on him. So. But I think I pretty much always had Doom on the team, and then probably by the 3rd time is when I started having Sinister on the team. Because the first 2 times I went in, that reverse control phase was messing me up big time, and then took in Mr. Sinister, and that phase was no longer an issue at all. Because without Mr. Sinister, I always died there for sure. And it just sucked on the timing. Like, the reverse controls always came about right when he was throwing his special. Because if it wasn't for that, you could just sit there and block. But Mr. Parasite, how you doing? How is your morning? It's pretty early for you. Well, no, I guess it's kind of usual, right? Okay, so we'll go and beat up Winter Soldier and Captain Marvel with Nighthawk a bit. Yeah, I'm not going to end up maxing out the science combat. How's everyone today? Well, I'm doing okay. I don't know about anybody else, but oh, I think I did want to put up a few more points in the featured arena, maybe. Let's check that. Let me see something here. Oh crap! I'm going for 2 hours. You know, it's funny. So if I'm streaming and doing arena, it makes the arena go faster in general. But if I'm streaming and doing multiple things, just the stream time goes much quicker. Okay. I take 1 hour naps a couple times a day, so it gets adjusted to the sleep schedule. Fair enough. Yeah, I do. Well, actually, for the last little while, like when I've been doing these later streams, I slept at some point during the day. Any plans on the T5cc for your next R3? I guess we can look at that again. So nobody in science that I really want to take to R3. I'm thinking if it's going to be anybody, it's probably going to be iHulk. Because I think I'm playing him better than I was initially, and I'm enjoying him more. So that would be a potential. However, up until like today, it was today when they announced that we were going to get the rewards sooner than initially thought. Science was definitely not a choice for T5cc. But after that announcement, I know for sure I'm going skill, but skill is not to take anyone to R3. It's just I want to start building resources for whenever I get the opportunity to take to Champions to R4. And I don't have any skill T5cc currently. But yeah, so science, if I were going to R3 anybody as is, it would probably be iHulk. And so I actually might go skill and science. For skill, it's probably going to be Sun-Chi to R4 whenever I get the other resources. So I just want to get the T5cc start collecting that, and so that would be the reason to pick one for skill. Hit Monkey, I don't think I'm going to R3. Deadly Origin, I'm not going to R3. I might R2 Mole Man. I don't think... Actually, let me see what Kingpin's Awaken ability is. But I don't think I'm going to do anything with Kingpin. True Nature, Enhanced Rage. Fisk brings his ill intent upon the contest, entering the fight with 2 to 4 rage. Rage is active, rounded down. When Kingpin's overpower buff ends, he has a chance to gain up to 5 rages, with each having 30 to 90% chance to activate. Okay, so it just triggers his rage. Yeah, I don't know how much of a necessity that is, actually. I've done that. I should jump in HQ real quick. Hardest fight you've done? In the game, Eric? Skill and Science, nice. I have my first R3 Warlock. Is it good to go for one more tech for R3? Gilly 2989 is already R2, and I'm running Suicides all the time. Well, they have a pretty good synergy together, Gilly and Warlock. The thing I really like about that, the synergy that they have, I think it benefits Gilly more than Warlock because of needing her to get to her L3. So every fight, you're going to almost start off with a bar of power, meaning you can get to your L3 a lot quicker. Yeah, so Nebula, Sentinel, Darkhawk, Warlock, Gilly 2099 gain 70% of a bar of power each time an immunity prevents a bleed or poison effect. This can't trigger more than once every 12 seconds. So at least, if you're running Suicides, you start off the beginning of the fight, you're not going to get the bleed or poison on you, but you're going to get pretty much a bar of power. So I find that really useful. And I know a lot of people really like Gilly 2099. I do, but I wouldn't take her to rank 3. At least not as is. But I could absolutely see, like, she would be somebody worth to taking to rank 3. This is such a broad question, but any tips for 524? It just seems impossible to me. What part of 524 in particular? I already have her R5 Max Sig. I always pair Warlock with Gilly 2099. That always benefits. And actually another one, if you run the 3 of them, Warlock, Gilly 2099, and Ultron, the 3 of them do pretty well for synergies. Let's see here. No, it's not. Okay, so it's on Warlock, I think. Yeah. Whenever any teammate would receive a debuff they are immune to, they gain a Fury buff, increasing attack rating by 60% for 6 seconds. So that's pretty nice too. The entire thing, no part specifically. For 524, let's have a look. So I'm not that familiar with like specific quests and stuff from, well, even like things I would have done yesterday. I'm still not that familiar. So 5-2 with the Storm as the boss, right? I've heard at R5, 5-star R5. I use her for AQ Apocalypse Killer. Yeah, I did use her a few times for Apocalypse, but that was with map 5. And I think I was using her somewhere else on the map. I don't remember. But yeah, she was definitely quite good for that. Let's see. Okay, so Masochism is the 7 seconds. The next debuff triggered on this champion is immediately removed each time this effect triggers. They regen. Okay, so if you have anybody, and I'm assuming that's probably everything, right? Yeah, Masochism is throughout the entire thing. So if you had somebody, if you have Warlock, I'm guessing you don't. But if you had Warlock, he'd be great for that. Because he's going to reverse that regen, so they'd end up taking damage rather than regenning. Another one that might not be too bad, it'd be a little bit slower, would be Void. Because once you get your debuffs up, he would reverse the healing. Yes. I'm assuming that's what the biggest problem is, right? This was the hardest quest for me while getting uncollected. Just use any champ who doesn't put debuffs. Wait, is it debuff? The next debuff. Yeah, but if you're parrying, then you're now. I mean, you could try to play the whole thing without parrying, but that might make it even more difficult, right? Torch would be good. Yeah, somebody who can reverse healing would be good, or a reliable, consistent heal block would be good too. Otherwise, just crazy damage. But yeah, Warlock, Void. Also, what you could do, I don't know if you'd really want to just for one quest, but let's see. If you have Despair maxed out, so as you apply debuffs, it will reduce the amount of healing that the opponent takes. But like I said, I don't know if that's something you'd really want to do for one quest. Normally, and so like normally I don't have 3 points in Despair. This is just trying this out since the last time I changed masteries. I don't really use too many champions that have a ton of debuffs, so I'm probably not really seeing the benefit of this all that often, but it's still there. Can I send you my roster? Do you have one? You can send it on Discord. There's a link for Discord in the social section on Twitch. But and just put it in the MCOC general channel. But if you do, I'm just going to bring it up on stream, and everybody in stream can have a look, because more sets of eyes would be more beneficial, probably. There are workarounds for that quest. Yeah. Just wait for the second timer to reset. Once it starts again and below 50% of the cycle, you can parry. Yeah. Or honestly, somebody who can. Yeah, but the thing is, I think if you if you're not going back and finishing stuff, if you're working forward, you probably don't have. You might have champions who have the capability, but maybe not at the star level high enough, right? Like if you have a maxed out 5 or 6 star, yeah, they could probably out damage it. But if you're looking at a 4. Maxed out 4 star or maybe an R3 5 star, maybe not. Actually, you know what? Let me just see how Warlock would work there. Because I mean, I'm saying Warlock, I'm just thinking that would be a good option, but maybe not. This one. So let me try. Who are the 2 I said? I said Warlock and Void, right? Okay. Let me try Warlock, and let me try. And for Void, I'm just gonna I'm gonna drop off my one of my debuffs. Okay, and actually, I won't use the 6-star Warlock. There we go. Okay. We don't need him. Okay. I have some really good champs, so I don't know if I just suck or something. I'll send them in the Discord. Yeah, send them on Discord, and then I'll bring them up on the stream, and then we can all have a look. Okay. Which, and I mean, me using Warlock or Void is kind of irrelevant, right? If you don't... Oh, wait, is this the not... No, it's not. Okay, never mind. I was thinking this was the same quest as one of the Karina challenges, where I did not like the yellow jacket when I tried fighting him. You sent it? Okay. Oh, damn. It didn't reverse the healing, did it? It just prevented it? I think. Didn't notice. Let's get him shocked, so... Yeah, it's not reversing the healing. Oh, wait, the reversal of healing is only when they're gaining power, though, right? Yeah, it looks like it's just preventing it. Let me just try one more time. Okay, so I just want to parry him. So we're at 24. Yeah, so it's just preventing. Okay, I thought it was going to reverse it. So that's... Well, I guess it still prevents it. Let's see. So let me bring your chat up on the screen. Ooh, that's... Wait, hang on. That's really small. Oh. Okay. Should still work. So it's gonna be, well, yeah, no, it's gonna be okay. I'll be able to blow it up, but it's gonna be kind of blurry, but that's fine. Because we'll still get the gist out of it. Okay. So let's get out of there, get into this one. Okay. So Nicholas Ghost, are you comfortable with Ghost? Starkey, I think probably yeah, because Ghost, if you're comfortable playing her, you're not going to be inflicting any debuffs because you're not going to be parrying. Vader, how you doing? How's your Wednesday coming along? You're not going to be parrying with Ghost. You're going to do a ton of damage. If you can do just light attacks and spam continuous SP1s and SP3 cycle, you can get through it for Doom. Yeah, I think if you have Despair, Nick Fury might not be too bad. If you keep a ton of bleeds up. Would that still trigger masochism? Let me see. Yeah. You can just do Dark Spidey, just SP1. Yeah, but you're going to heal up every time. Well, yeah, I guess if you're... you are going to heal up each time, though. Doing good, thanks. Are you rating the account? No, somebody just had some questions for a specific quest, and they wanted to send over the champions that I could have a look, but I just figure bring it up on stream because there's other people in the chat, so more eyes on it, and probably some better opinions than myself. The only thing that triggers masochism in 524 is parry. No, any debuff. Any debuff will trigger masochism. So a parry, a bleed, a poison, yeah, any debuff you would apply. Yeah, and you have Ghost and Wasp. I would say that's your best bet. Yeah. No SPs, just build 10 poise. Yeah, you could do that with Starkey. That's going to be a little bit slower, building your poise, and then your Starkey's not maxed out, right? He's not R5? No. Okay. Yeah, even armor break. Yeah, any debuff. That Mole Man would be good too. He ain't even into gem. Could I do like other things and rank up my champs, or do you think they're fine to go? Yeah, okay, let me let's get out of here. Let's get out of here and I'll take that down. So, okay, so first of all, are you comfortable playing Ghost? Because if not, then Ghost doesn't, it's irrelevant, really, right? But I saw that you have Wasp, so let's try this. And I'm going to guess that you're not running suicides. So you wouldn't need to worry about recoil damage. Do you have... Yeah, okay, you don't have enough fun. I usually use the Ghost Wasp synergy. Okay. Do you have Ant-Man and Odin? So I'll try it with just like this. Assume that you don't have Odin. I would guess you probably. I'm not a perfect Ghost player. That's not the way I wanted to go. So this will just give you an idea. No Odin, yes Ant-Man, but he's a 2-star. I think the 2-star would be sufficient. I don't even think this R4 is maxed. So, and with Ghost, you could not do that. you could parry. This is not going to be good. Yeah. So this is not what you want to do with Ghost, okay? But yeah, with Ghost, you could parry. Yes, you would give him the health back. But once you're getting to your L2, she's going to do... Well, she's still going to do a ton of damage, even without suicides. But let me... Okay, I'm going to go through this one fight and not talk, so we don't get that kind of nonsense. So we parried, and so we parried, gave him some health back. Unfortunately, we went to the L3 rather than the L2, but I think with the just using L2s, you'd be fine to parry if you did need to at some point. This guy's just trying to make me look bad. So not a ton of damage, but not bad. And the thing is, like with her, you're not having to worry about you're not going to have to rely on your parry. If you're, and like I said, I'm not great with Ghost. But yeah, you don't need to rely on your parry. You're not going to be placing any debuffs. You could parry if need to. He will heal back, but you're going to be able to out-damage that. So I would say that would be your best bet. Actually, I found that path pretty good for Ghost because when you dash back, you bleed and Ghost translate to a Fury. Yeah. Wait, does that have Caltrops? Let's see. But yeah, I would think... So for Ant-Man, that's going to be a little bit annoying with him because you're going to be glancing a ton. Miles, if you're fighting Miles, you'd want to just do phase and one hit. Because as long as you're phased, they won't evade you. I don't see anything that would be too problematic with those. Yeah, I think that... Okay, so same thing with Spidey. Same thing with Nightcrawler. Ultron, you can time when he's going to go into evade. Yeah, Ghost would be... if you have Hood, when you take Hyperion, you might want to have Hood on the team, because that would allow you to tank his special 3s. Okay, you wouldn't really want to use her for Magneto. But yeah, I think the down where you made... I didn't make any mistakes. It was the AI. One down. I remember when I struggled in Act 5-2, I watched Brian Grant since the Mole Man event was on. Okay. Yeah, I would just bait the SBs and hold block to get openings and not put debuffs on. Ghost is the bomb for lots of content for sure. I just have to get good. Yeah, well, here's the thing. This would be a great time to practice with her, because every fight... Okay, so that comes up to here. Yeah, so the only ones where she wouldn't be just crazy for this would be Hyperion, and that would be fine. It's just a matter of managing his power. Electro, just because of his Thorns damage, and Magneto. Other than that, every fight here with Ghost, she's gonna be great for. So yeah, this would be a really good opportunity to practice with her. Yeah, and I think the 2-star Ant-Man will have the synergy, but let's check. Let's see. You said only as a 2-star, right? Do I have them? Oh, there we go. Yeah. So the 2-star would have the synergy. And if you were like I said, I'm not great with Ghost. But if you were playing her optimally, where you're using heavies in the corner and stuff, and you'll end up with more Furies on you, then because of the Ant-Man synergy, you'll do more damage. The one thing that is nice with the 3 of them together, though, is I think it's through Wasp. Yeah, with Wasp. Having the 3 of them on the team together, Wasp, Ant-Man, Ghost, plus 25% attack at the start of the fight if Wasp, Ant-Man, and Ghost are together in a team. So at the first little bit of the fight, you're going to do more damage, so which is pretty nice. Let's see. I just have to get good, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, the best way to get good is by practicing. So yeah, I would definitely suggest bringing Ghost and at least Wasp in here, and probably do. Yeah, probably go up to at least Miles, and if you can get up to at least Miles without going below 50% health, then continue on, because that will allow you to practice with Ghost, get used to playing her, because yeah, up until then I don't think there's anything significantly different for any of these fights, because Miles, you would be doing just one hit phase. Every other fight, you could either play like that, or you could use full combos, however you wanted. The only ones that would be a little bit different would be Hyperion, because you have to watch out for the power gain, Electro, and Magneto. And don't forget, like, when anybody was advancing through this stuff, it was difficult, right? Because we didn't have 5 and 6-star champions necessarily. So yeah, struggling for where you are, that's fine. No one to stagger them. They're in quests, so if you can find a way to stagger them, you'll be fine. Someone's asking 5-4. I'm way past this quest. I'm trying to help them. Should I kill my Fury and put all my money on Ghost? Well, you were involved in the conversation. I thought was I'm on the Grandmaster right now. So Eric and Parasite, you guys are having your own conversation. Okay. What do you mean? Should you kill your Fury? Do you mean like taking Nick Fury in? Wait, did you have Nick Fury? Nick Fury won't benefit Ghost. Yeah, Nick Fury is not going to benefit. So all hero champions except Nick, 10% attack rating. This boost is doubled if Nick is dead, but Ghost is a villain. So yeah, there's no benefit to you with Nick. I think, yeah, all of the other synergies would be fine except the attack synergy. Because all of the other synergies are all champions except Nick, all champions except Nick. It's only the attack boost is all hero champion. Yeah. Yeah, and Ghost is not. You know, it's kind of funny because in the movie, I guess by the end of it, she seemed as a hero. But like, I mean, comic book wise, he is a villain. So yeah, attributes, villain, metal. So yeah, so having you could have Nick on the team to use Nick, but he's not going to benefit Ghost. May have found my new most hated node. How you doing, Barbara Ann? Was doing 534 was like old path of metal champions. A good time for mags. Good luck with that. Oh, you don't have to be a hero, but since Bane or whatever that BS is, it's since that node apparently counts. Claire's charges as buffs. Doom can solo the whole path to grind. Yeah. He could definitely do the Mystic path, but would Doom be a good option for any of the other paths? Let's see. Oh, not the Mystic. He'd be good for the Cosmic path. But let's just see. Yeah, Doom would be great for this. Oh yeah, he'd be good, really good for Artist. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Doom would be a good option for this one. Yeah, no, Doom would be a good option there too. Just for the first time completion, Doom is the best option. If you're taking the Cosmic, right? Yeah, the full Cosmic. Yeah. King Groot can't gain power when Malice is on. R5, 5-star. Completion. Okay. Never have I ever seen single node shutting down my whole questing team. Wait, what's the problem, Barbara Ann? I was doing 534 like old Path of Metal Champions. Oh, 534. Let's have a look. Let us have a look. This is the one that's problematic, right? Not that I'm going to be able to offer any solution, but 534. Okay, so with Hyperion is the boss. Tech path in it. Okay, so this path here. The defender deals additional damage and has 10% lifesteal as long as the attacker is under beneficial effect. Oh, okay. The opponent's power gain. Okay. So is it the Burden of Might or the Bane of Damballa that's the problem? And lifesteal. Because if it's the Bane that's the problem, then just a non... Yeah, okay. Magneto would be... Well, Mags... It counts Claire's charges as buffs too. Red Guardian could clap this? Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Wait, where do we even start off here? No, we start here. How do we hit? Okay, so we have to go through this. Cornered. Wait. How do we even get there? Yeah, I don't even see how we get to that path. Whoever did this is evil. It's Cosmic Chapter as well. Oh, is it? Well, that's probably why, right? All champion classes of book Cosmic reduce their base attack. Wait, but yeah, but the Bane that only affects you if you're getting hit, though. If you're not getting hit, that's fine. I guess yeah. If you're parrying, that's going to be extra damage there. Is reduced by the opponent's power gain by striking or being struck by their opponent is reduced by 15% for each buff currently active on them. Each time a buff expires on them for any reason, they lose 25. Okay. Yeah. What Cosmic would be good for that? I'm off to bed. Night, everyone. Great stream as usual. Love how helpful everyone is. Take care. All right, Mr. Relentless. Have a good one. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Burden is so annoying. King Groot can't use any specials, so that's nice. Yeah, I don't know what Cosmic I would think of right off the top of my head. That would be... do you have Hyperion? Because, I mean, he's going to always be gaining power. I don't know if it would outpace. Or maybe Arcus? Corvus, maybe. The only thing with... Yeah, but with Corvus... Yeah, I mean, it's only tech, right? So you're only going to have possibly 3 charges. Let's see. Well, Vision right off the bat will give you 2, and then you could play around Ultron to give you the evade charge. So with 3 charges, 3 at combos, you do a fair bit of damage. You might not be able to get to your L2 though. I don't even see where. Yeah. So how does this go? Okay, so it goes around, and then we come down here, and okay. Oh wait, Vision is not the first fight, is he? I may pick other path. Honestly, bottom path is evaders. Could maybe for once use that 6-star I'll have. Burden of Might is most annoying. Even Dex is a buff. Every time we Dex, the attack gets decreased. CGR can work though. Yeah, but it's kind of annoying. Yeah, so Corvus would be... Yeah, so you wouldn't be using Corvus until Psylocke. Huh. Oh dear. Yeah. Evade counters, Nick Fury, She-Hulk, Stealth Suit, Killmonger, Ghost. Where evade counters for... You're talking about like just countering evade in general? If it's Spider-Verse champions, Venom is a great counter because he'll just shut them down. Anybody with a slow. Yeah, anybody with a slow. is going to be good. Venom for... There is an evade pass, so I gave options. Since it's plasma and I have no venom, I could try Heimdall. Heimdall for evade? Yeah, but for that you need your True Strike. And to trigger your True Strike, I think that's only on your L2. Let's see. I don't think you get True Strike with Heimdall other than that. So I mean, you're having to wait a fair bit of time before you get to that, right? And True Sight. Okay, no. Every time he activates a special attack, Heimdall gains a permanent True Strike buff as long as he doesn't already have one active. This buff is lost if Heimdall is struck. Okay. Well, True Strike is active. Okay, so you just have to get to your first L1. But I think parry would remove that, though. Like, I think when you go to parry them, that's going to be removed. But I don't think that path has... No, it does. SP1 is True Strike. Yeah, any special. If there's no limber and worse comes to worse, you can heavy spam your way through it. Yeah. Which path is the evade? What was it? 5, 2, 4? No. 5, 3, 4. Parry won't remove it? Okay. So which path is the evade one? I would guess it's here. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's only 2 champions, though. If you have champs of any class who can overkill. Bottom. Okay. But it's only Miles and Symbiote Spidey, right? Like, I don't think there's a node for evading. Yeah. And you said you don't have Venom, right? Nightcrawler as well. Yeah. Okay, so you would have to... Let's see here. Do you have Proxima? Because if you have Corvus and Proxima, you'd get to Miles. You'd get your True Strike, which will help you for the rest of Miles, for Symbiote Spidey, and then also for Nightcrawler. So yeah, if you have Corvus and Proxima, that's what I would suggest. And yeah, I think that Captain America is the Avenger. Yeah, that's the Avenger. So you get 1 charge there. You get your 2nd charge from Miles, and you get your 3rd charge from Rogue. I don't like Corvus because I only have 4-star. Well, I'm just offering you an option. Those fight take ages since he goes cooldown in between. Yeah. So, like, you wouldn't necessarily use him for Rhino. And he is going to be slow for Captain America. But once you've got your 1st charge, he's going to be going faster. And if you're only doing 3-hit combos, you're going to be able to get your first L2. You won't be able to get 2 L2s, though. But you'll be able to get your first L2 and then throw a few more hits. For this chapter, I would have solo every path with 1 person because I lacked class diversity. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. I may just use Heimdall for evaders and King Groot with Mags for the rest. Maybe Sunspot. And Claps with even negative 50% attack. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he does. You know, he's gonna have the debuffs on them. Not that it's the debuffs you're getting the damage from, but yeah. Well, let's see. What rank is your Corvus? I don't actually know how good Corvus would be for the final fight. Yeah, I think mine is only rank 4. Oh, no, I need somebody for that. Rhino. Yeah. Is Modok metal? Yes. Yeah. You can heavy spam for evade champs, to be honest, if there is a small amount of evaders. Asking for 544. Yeah, Modok is metal. So I just want to see how Corvus would work for the Captain America. Because if you can get through the Captain America in 2... Yeah, you can get through him pretty easy. I think getting through the rest wouldn't be too bad. Because you already have... I knew that was going to happen, you son of a gun. You know what's funny? No other champion, unless you're intentionally trying to intercept, will do that like Rhino does. That makes sense. I mean, that's kind of the way he works, right? But thinking you got suicides? No, I know. But I just want to see... Like, yeah, it's not going to be an exact idea. I just want to see relatively how well it would work. Yeah, because, I mean, the thing is, too, right? If I'm going through 2 or 3 sets of charges on this one fight with suicides, then, yeah. Well, but even so, it's still going to be, as you get more charges, the fights are going to go quicker for you. Oh. I think... So what, 2 sets without signs? Don't forget, there's also the rainbow boosts that you could run as well. Attack and champion boost. So I'm just using the second L2 so that we just get through it a little bit quicker. So mainly what I want to see is, so we've got 1 charge, and then to see how it goes for miles. I should have just used a big energy refill. Could you check out my profile, maybe rate it a little bit based on my top 4? It's not too much. No, I don't do that on stream. Like, yeah, you're not gonna really get an idea of somebody's profile just from the champions you'd be able to see. And the thing is too, like it also, well, I mean, okay, so I know you're not running suicide, but then it also depends on the masteries they're running, what they're trying to get through, blah, blah, all that kind of crap, right? Okay, so we got the evade one early, good. So we got 2 charges. Yeah, see, look, like already, I mean, he is definitely going to take more damage than Captain America, but already we're doing tons more with 2 charges than we were against Captain America. I mean, it's still going to be slow for sure, but it's not terrible. No worries, just asking. Yeah. No, I mean, I know some people do, but I think if you really can't tell very much. Like, yeah, you know what? I think for that, even though you're not running suicides, I think an attack and a champion boost. Yeah, probably an attack and a champion boost. You're probably doing what I'd be doing with suicides. And don't forget, my Corvus is rank 4. The Captain America is going to be slow. Once you get the second charge at Miles, you saw the difference. So, yeah, I think, yeah, you'd be fine for the rest of it. Yeah. Okay, well, let me see something here. Put these ends. I'm pretty proud about my profile. It looks cool. Doesn't suicides give like 60% damage or something? Yes. Because it's 30 for the bleed and 30 for the poison. So yeah, 60%. Plus also your specials are going to be hitting harder as well. But yeah, but don't forget, like I said, that Corvus that I was using, the 4-star, that's only rank 4. Parasite. Guess I have to wait more since no suicide. The only problem is to wait for the second cycle of the glaive. Yeah, waiting for the second cycle of the glaive just for damage, but you could still continue to be hitting while you're waiting for it to come back, right? Yeah, Eric, go ahead and tell me your in-game name, and I'll take a look. We can all have a look before we go, or before I go off to bed. Ooh, I wanted to see if I wanted to do some more in Arena. And oh, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to end up with the 5-star. Dirt13.jr. Okay, well, I'll try it. If I can't find it, well, if I can't find it, I can't find it. Maybe Dirt 13 don't J R. No, not 12, 13. Okay, so I'm guessing that's you with the stealthy as the profile. Okay. It's pretty decent. Yeah, so do you have any cosmics at rank 4 or rank 5? Namer needs more SIGs. Jacob, how you doing? So, I mean, yeah, you've got some pretty good 5-stars. So, 475 champions. I would think... So, both Miles and Symbiote Spidey... Because you've got to have a Cosmic that's a decent hitting Cosmic. R5 or R4. You could play those just with 3-hit combos. Yeah. Medusa and Captain Marvel. No, I'm not going to be checking profiles. I was just checking gigs because we were talking for a while. I'm good. Just got home from my run. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. What time is it for you, Jacob? All right, I'll check one more. So, Sybil. Okay, I'm guessing that's you. Oh, not bad. 5-star Silver Surfer, rockin'. Cool. Rank 5, 4-star Aegon, not bad. Yeah, your 4-stars look pretty solid. And the Silver Surfer not doing too bad. My profile would make you laugh, not gonna lie. 1 month old? Okay, nice. 8:30 in the morning? Okay. Still have some champs that I had before uncollected. Yeah, it's funny how a profile doesn't really tell you that much about the person's account overall, right? But it's funny how a profile can change very quickly. Like for me, I think for I don't know how long, Aegon was the only 6-star that I had on it, and then just like out of nowhere, it's all rank 3s now on the profile. Yeah, just how it goes. All right, so that is it for me. But let's head on out and go say hello to another dude gaming. So yeah, we will. I know in case you want to see what it took me to push. You see, it's Spy. If you don't want to. Okay, you know what? Since we've already been doing it, let's just keep going. Spidey Y _ Okay, let's see if that's it or if we need. So you're the first one there, right? It's 137 for you. Where are you, Vader? Oh, you must be East Coast of the US. Okay, 6-star Claire. Very good. And 6-star Heimdall. I like the Magneto. Not bad, not bad. Do you think Claire will be your first R3? Had 6-star Claire before uncollected? Nice. Please don't check my profile. Well, since I've been checking, if there's anybody else that wants me to take a look at their profile, I'll do it now. I think, yeah, okay, so that was just the two of you. Okay. Yeah, I think she would be a great option for R3. I'm just trying to think. I think out of any of the R3 champions I have, if I had them all at R2 at the same time, I think... Yeah, I think she might... So, if I had them all at R2, and I could take any of them to R3, for the ones I currently have at R3, if I needed to do AOL, Aegon would have definitely been the first R3. Other than that, I'm pretty sure for me, Claire would have been the first R3. There on your friends list. I guess I'm not very selective on my friends, then am I? Eric5588. Okay. Okay, so this is you with the Elsa. Oh, pretty nice. Nick is the main. Yeah. Let's see. Can I see the sig level? 132. Very good. Doom. So you're going for prestige, I'm guessing, right? With the Surfer and well, Doom would be maxed out regardless. I'm pretty sure, but I'm assuming Surfer is more for prestige. Glad it shows mags when others check it. You know, I find that really weird how what your profile shows for yourself as opposed to others is different. Like for me, it shows Aegon, but I think if somebody else looks at my profile, I'm pretty sure it shows Shang-Chi as the main champion. Like if I look in AQ, and if I look at my name in the AQ list, it shows Shang-Chi. Which, yeah, I find that weird. Should I add Stones to Fury? He is Sig 1. Only if you want him on defense. I'm trying to decide if I want to just do this. Oh, wait, have I used any resources? No. Alright. I don't think I'm going to get him down. Oh, wait, what's the nodes on here? So I can't get power. I need 700,000 gold. Kabam. We're showdown at. Yeah, I'm gonna use Corvus. Yeah, because I'm not gonna get. Yeah, okay. Because even if I lose him, I don't. Well, I would use him for Apocalypse tomorrow. Now, let's see. We can get him somewhat down. Oh, this was a bad idea. Oh God, this was a bad idea. Damn, son. Yeah, I could use my L2. I guess I could time out. Damn, Corvus and his slow recharging. You know what's going to happen? Okay. I don't think this is going to work, is it? Nope. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. Almost. The stream is lagging? Yeah. Yeah, I think my roommate's doing some hardcore gaming. I was about to ask, are you sure you want to bring Corvus against either one of the bags? Yeah. Well, should I just finish this off? Yeah, I may as well. Yeah, no, I'm just doing it just to open up section 3, really. Yeah. Why are you using the second best cosmic anyways? Wait, for the map? Or for that fight in particular? I just figured out of the options he was going to be the only one that was going to do any significant damage without specials. So, and I hadn't used any resources, so yeah. So yeah, I figured I'd die, and I've got resources to use. So the only thing is, if I mean, I guess I could revive Corvus tomorrow for Apocalypse if need be, but yeah. Barbarian can do incursions. Let's get this bad flare up to 20 likes. You tell him, Jacob. You tell the world. Yeah, I think that's it for me. Yeah, that is about it for me for the stream. But before we go, we have a few people on Twitch, so let me take a look and see if we got anybody on the Twitch side of things that we could go say hello to. Probably not, because it's pretty late. Nerf Bishop. Yeah, dude, he's an annoying defender now, eh? Yeah, nobody on Twitch. Okay. All right, let's head on out of here and head over to another dude gaming and say hello. Go with the normal hashtag, and there is his URL. But yeah, thanks for coming, hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.